So this is a great transition into the other type of example I'm going to give about being selfish, because I said that, in my life I've had to let friends go, or they have been really resentful towards me, almost to a very kind of erratic degree if I don't help them, when I stopped helping them because I realized that I am draining myself. Because when I say that it gets lost in translation, us helping others, is that when we start helping others with nothing in return, whether it's friendship, whether it is a work environment, if I am helping a friend and they are not even there for me at all, if they're not there for me, try to understand me, care about me, my hobbies, my ideas, and then they call you selfish because you only spend your time helping them, and they act like you literally can't get that, they can't get a word in, that you're selfish, it's always about you, that is not a person you need to be around. That is not a person that you need to let manipulate you. Because it gets to the point where I think a lot of the times that 5 in our chart, when we can help them, when they don't get that anymore and they realize they're in the wrong, they use these almost manipulative tactics to get it back. And it's about recognizing them and removing yourself from the situation. I believe, hi Kiwi, I believe, I believe that a lot of projectors can really, really be almost like kryptonite for narcissism. They can be kryptonite for people who are very narcissistic. And it's not because we are stupid or we are dumb, because we are really, really, really smart. And I want you to hear me when I say that it is not about you being naive. It is not about you being a bad, or just falling for these people because that's what you think that you deserve. It is about who we are, that we're here to help others, and people taking advantage of that. And when you don't recognize the difference, when you haven't had people in your life who absolutely love that selfishness of you, that love that you are able to see what's right and wrong for you and make the right decisions and respect you for it, respect your, respect what you think about people. For example, I had a girl who said, it really means a lot that you really like my boyfriend. I know we barely know each other, but I really, really respect your opinion because I know that you say and speak the truth, and I know that you have my best interest at heart. That is somebody who recognized me and respected me, and it felt great. I got that recognition because she didn't make it about herself. She said that she talked about how my life, the way that I make my decisions, the way I go about my life, that she's taken notice of that, and because of that respected me and wanted my opinion. So those are the types of ways that people in friendships, you can know that you're being respected and loved. So my other example is going to be a work example. It's going to be someone who is at a job and they constantly feel like they're amazing at their job, but they do not get recognized. So from the example, I was talking to someone and they just kept saying stuff about how they love their job. They love their job. They're so great at their job. And they kept saying how great they were at their job. And I just knew all they needed was someone to recognize them. And I recognized that person. But that's not the type of, yes, it helped a lot. It helped them a lot for me recognizing it, just being like, yes, that's exactly what I need. I need to be recognized. But if the people at your work aren't being recognized and then putting on their work onto you, you are being taken advantage of. You are. Simple as that. They know that they can now do that to you. They know that if they continually just do what they're doing and don't recognize you, but you love your job, and so you're just going to take it and you're just going to keep doing it because you then now, as a projector, so I'm talking about all projectors here, because the person I was talking to was not an emotional projector. They had gotten into this point where they were starting to think, well, I'm so good at my job, and people come up to them and don't do their work right, that I'm just going to do it for them because I can do it quicker, I can do it better. Well, it's not your work. So at some point, you need to ask yourself, am I also part of the solution here? Am I also part of the problem? So you can become a part of the solution, but you're also part of the problem, because you're now taking that, but you're being bitter about it. And so you're taking on the work anyways, because that bitterness is just it is making you almost take that work on when you don't want to. It sounds weird, but if you are a projector, this will probably make a lot of sense to you, because you feel like if you do other people's work, if you do more, if you keep giving and giving and giving, that finally you're going to get that recognition. But you're not. By doing more, by giving and giving and giving more and becoming bitter, you are so much further from that recognition. Which I know, it's bullshit. It is. It can be so freaking irritating. But like, I also know that when you stop doing this, when you take a step back and just say, you know what? I'm no longer going to do other people's work. So I'm going to do my work. I'm going to be proud of that work, and I'm going to go home and feel proud of that. And when you are happy with your own work and know that that recognition, you giving yourself recognition, because you should absolutely be more proud of yourself. Right now, I want you to take a second and I want you to say, I'm proud of myself, no matter where you're at in your life, no matter even if you have done all of these things that I'm talking about that are taking you further away from that recognition you want. You need to recognize yourself, because that is the first step that you need to take. If you can't even recognize yourself, love, I call you love because I have so much love for you. I really want you to know that I am so proud of you. Being a projector can be so hard in this world. It can be so hard. It can tear you down. It can tear you apart. But human design is a beautiful way that you can realize that you have a gift in this world. You have such a beautiful gift. We are here to move the world in the right direction with our empathy and our love. And this doesn't mean you really have to be super empathetic. It just means that you have the knowledge to help others and be recognized. I want you to hear me when I say that that can happen for you. It will happen for you if you follow this strategy of waiting for an invitation and finding hobbies and things that you love for yourself while you're waiting. I have so much respect and so much love for projectors. I really do. But I have watched a lot of projectors go down the wrong path. I have watched friends that are projectors make really bad decisions because they are so bitter. And I could not help them because they weren't ready to be helped. And you can't help someone who's not ready. And those are the types of people that I have to remove from my life. Those are the types of people that might call you selfish because they're mad at their own lives, and they're mad at you for making the right decision for yourself. But they know that. And at the end of the day, you are the one who has to fall asleep with yourself, and you are the one who has to recognize yourself. Because if you do, and you respect yourself, and you respect when this job is not recognizing you, back to that example, eventually they're either going to get that respect and they're going to get that recognition, or they're going to leave that job. And they're going to be happier, and they're going to leave that job because they got another invitation that came from them starting to respect themselves and recognize themselves. If you have any questions, comment below. I'm happy to answer them. Obviously, again, give me some time